So here we go. Number 3 says, assume the risk-free rate is 5%. Which of the following statements is correct? Risk-free rate, 5%. The first answer choice says, if the stock's beta doubled, its required return would more than double. If this doubled, this would more than double. That seems logical, right? Well, it all depends on what the market risk premium is, right? So suppose the market risk premium is like heck of 0.5 or something. It would be subject to the market risk premium. So we can't say definitely or concretely that the market where the required return would more than double. So we can rule out the first answer choice. If the stock's beta were less than 1, its required return would be less than 5%. So if this was less than 1, the required return would be less than 5%. Well, once again, it depends on what the market risk premium is. So if this is a high number and you're multiplying it times something less than 1, it could still be more than 5%. The required return could still be more than 5%. So we can rule out answer choice B. If the stock's beta were 1, its required return would be 5%. So if this is 1, it's saying our required return would be 5%. Our required return. Ugh, that's a tongue blender. Anywho, if this is equal to 1, it would still be subject to whatever the market risk premium is. So if this is 5, you'd be adding 5 and 5, and that would equal 10. So we can't say definitely that C is correct. The third answer choice, rather the fourth, which is D. If the stock's beta doubled, its required return would also double. So this doubled, so times 2, then the required return would more than double. But once again, it depends on the risk, the market risk premium. As long as this number is positive, this number could be anything, and it would be subject to whatever this is. The only logical answer here would be E. If the stock's beta is negative, the required return would be less than 5%. So if this number is a negative number, we'll just say -1, that means this whole part of the equation is going to be negative. So whenever you add a negative, that's essentially subtracting. So 5 minus whatever this part of the equation is would be consequently something less than 5. So E would be the only logical answer choice for this problem. Just remember that, because I know I said a lot, and honestly, like, the exam, might have this exact problem. Who knows? But just remember that if the stock's beta is negative, it's gonna bring the overall required return down from whatever the risk-free rate is. It's going to be something lower than the risk-free rate.